Well, hi, it's Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Cindy. I'm 65 and I live here in beautiful Central Coast, California, and I welcome you. Today on my eyes is Naked 3 Urban Decay. I think it was 11 years ago, 2013, I believe it was. And I don't even have the brush anymore. But these are the colors. And some of the colors that you see in here is on my eyelid. And I'm trying to show some palettes. I love Throwback Thursday with eyeshadow palettes or some makeup that you don't see anymore. Like this look, and you have this eyeshadow palette, well, stay tuned. And that's going to be next. Have fun. I got the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyewear. It's an eye primer. And then I got MAC Pro, no, not Pro. I've got MAC Vintage Selection Pro Longwear Paint Pot. It's like a little cream base just on the lid. Now I'm going to use the Paris 200 by L'Oreal, and I'm going to use it on my eyelid. And then I'm going to use my little favorite brush called e.l.f. Eyeshadow C Brush, and I'm sure C means crease. But I like it the way it sets the eyeshadow. It just sets it down. It's more just a neutral color. So anyways, I was at work and I had these colors on from Naked 3. And I'm going to start doing, like, I think I mentioned this before, that I was going to try to get some old eyeshadow palettes that are no longer available, or sometimes you can find them on other websites. Sometimes you can find them on Amazon. And I was going to try to do some different type of looks with them because I've had some comments on them before. And we still get customers saying, whatever happened to this and whatever happened to that? So this is what happened. So I had the eyeshadow on and she says, I like your eyeshadow. And I says, well, thank you. And she goes, what is it? And I said, well, it's Naked 3 by Urban Decay. She goes, I remember that. She goes, they still carry that? I go, yeah, we had. I go, it was discontinued and they brought it back. We go down there to the display area and guess what? It wasn't there. She goes, well, I guess I'll just get it on your link. So she went on my link and got it. So anyways, yeah, so we're going to do this today. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is, what do I have here? Let me see, because it's really faded. I'm going to use Limit. And Limit is this color right here. That's the color. Let's see. Let me swatch it for you. So if you have any of these eyeshadow palettes, you know, bring them out. I mean, they were not inexpensive. I think it was like, they were like $59 or $60 when they were available. So it's not an inexpensive product. Okay, so let's go with that. And I'm just going to go right here on the other eye. It is kind of sad. Sometimes they come out with brand new palettes and then you don't see them anymore. And there's a lot of eyeshadow palettes. And I just have a hard time of, you know, I'm going to buy new palettes, but I'm only going to buy the things that I really want and that I'm really going to use. Like my daughter, she bought their palette again, and it's the newest ones. They only have like two eyeshadow palettes, but they have a lot of similarities of the previous ones. Okay, so the next Nooner, which is this color right here. And that's that color. You can tell they're neutral with a little bit of rose to it, little rosy colors with them. So a lot of people do like the neutral and the matte colors and a little bit of shimmer. I get a lot of people say that they like a little bit of shimmer, and then, you know, cute, also their neutrals. Okay, Pro Crease 27. This is by Sephora. I like the brushes because they're real long. So I'm going to go with Nooner right at the crease. And you can tell they blend really nicely with each other. They're almost identical. One's just a little bit darker than the other. Then I'm going to take my blending brush, my little Wet n Wild blending brush, and I'm going to blend them together. This is a really easy look. First one, which is Limit, and then just kind of go around it right here. I'm going to get Burnout, which is this right here. And it's like a really light little shimmer. It's not real shimmery, but it's right here. Okay, so let me take that off. All right, so let's play that. Now you can do it two different ways. You can take your ring finger and you can pat it on the mobile. And just pat it on. I'm gonna get my other ring finger and do the other side. And then what I like to do, I call them pencil brushes, but like for example, this is Sephora and this is 18. And then I like to get a little bit of a setting spray and then just like pack it on for a little bit. And get how much you want to apply on. Do what you feel comfortable of your shimmer. Some people just put it right in the little lid right here or up to here. I like to kind of blend it all kind of together so they don't have little lines. So sometimes what I do when it's wet, I'll kind of blend it up in here with the other shade so it kind of blends together. Go with Dust right here, that color right here. And I'm going to use it in the inner corner of my eye. This right here. And I'm going to take this little Wet n Wild and this little angle brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and then just go right in here and just a little highlight there, really soft. I can really feel fall coming in now. The little winds, and the leaves are starting to fall. There we go. And then there's a shade right here. It's called Strange, like that. And I'm going to blend that. It's really light. You can barely even see it. It's right here. I'm going to blend that and then blend it all in here so this all works together. Ulta Beauty Sculpt and Glow. And this one's called California Sunlight. Let me get a little bit of the light color. There. Something soft and easy. Okay, so now I'm going to go with, this is Urban Decay, and it's called Empire 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and it's waterproof, long-lasting. That's the color. So I'm going to tight line with this under my eyelid here. And then I'm going to take the pencil and then just go under really gently, really close to my under eyelid. I'm not going to tight line with it. I'm going to take my angle brush. I'm going to wet it again. Dark side, this color. It's right here. And I'm going to go under with the angle brush that I just wet down a little bit. I'm just going to go under here really close. And then I'm going to use my Wet n Wild, and it's a smudger, and it's really tight in through there. And I'm just going to smudge it just to soften it up. And then I'm going to go with this color right here. This is called, I can barely read, I think it's called Trick. I think it is. It's really faded now. That's the color. And I'm going to go over all of it under my eye. I go with my Tarte. It's called Fake Awake. And I'm just going to use it on the inner rim. I love these. It's really neutral. Let's see if I can. It's like that. It just makes things don't look pink and red, makes your whites look white, makes you look less tired. Because some people say they don't like to have like a black on their waterline. This is really nice because it can go with anything, and it just gives you a brighter open look. That's why it's called Fake Awake, because it makes it look like you are awake. My voluminous from the base to the tip. This is a lash base, which is a lash primer, and it conditions your eyelashes. It prepares your lashes for your mascara. I feel it lengthens my lashes for my mascara. I feel like it gives more volume to it, to my lashes. Longer, voluminous. So I normally let it dry for a little bit, and I would normally put my blusher on, and I would do all that. but I've already done all that. So I take my little fan here and kind of let it air dry. I don't do this too much because I don't like my contacts to dry up, but at least it lets it dry. It's more of a quicker dry. So let that sit for a little bit. And I love these when it gets hot. I have these at the store. I take them with me in my purse in case it gets hot. I'm like, oh. Okay, so let me get the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Mascara. And it has like a real small mini brush. And I like these under my lashes, on my bottom lashes. This is Bad Gal Bang. And it is Bigger, Better Volumizing Mascara. And it's called Wild Plum. And it's by Benefit. And this is the tube. And they have a blue one I want. But they're always out of them. Because I went and got my eyebrows done. And the Benefit girl told me, she goes, this sells, the blue one sells really quickly. And there's an eyeliner from Anastasia. And she was telling me all about it. So I told her, I go, well, when I'm there in a couple of weeks, I want to go get, I told her, hold me the blue and hold me the liner that she was talking about. This is my NYX brow glue. This really sets your eyebrows. Yeah, I was going to use a setting spray. Because I've already done my powder on my face. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. And you know, I love you all. And I want to welcome all my new friends and all my friends that keep coming back. And I will see you on my next video. Bye.